Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Let's see for 5 seconds.
5 seconds to read live.
Looks like it.
Looks like it.
All right, everyone. Hello.
All right, everyone. Hello.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Jan Cline. Jan Cline, working with Primeplus today. You have your bottle of water.
Fine. And if you want to use it, a dumbbell of some sort, it's perfectly fine to use your invisible dumbbells as well. All right. I encourage you to do something every day, some sort of exercise every day. All right, we're going to start with a stretch above our head. Sit up in your chair, scoot a little bit forward so your back is not against the back of the chair. Hands down to the side. Take your hands up overhead. Back your hands touch. And then bring them back down. Let's do that again. All the way up. Keep that core nice and tight. One hand, grab onto the other one. Push those hands away from you. All right, bring those arms back down to the side. Turn your hands over, palms first. Palms go up to touch. Keep the palms facing up as you bring your arms back down. All right. Now we're going to reach forward and then swoop our arm to the side. Reach forward and then swoop your arm out to the side as you lean. Other arm. Reach forward as you lean and then swoop your arm out to the side. Back and forth a few times. Reach forward, swoop to the side. Reach forward, swoop off to the side. And your head follows your eyes, or your hands. Reach here, eyes follow the hand. Reach here, eyes follow the hand to the side. Reach and to the side. One more time each side. Reach and off this way. And then reach forward and then swoop your arm off to the other side. And relax. We're going to do wrist circles. Warm up our wrists. And put your hands right up here. And we're going to make circles with our wrists. Best pain-free range of motion that you've got. Now let's reverse and go the other way. Great. Wiggle your fingers and rest your hands. All right, next we're going to kick our legs out in front of us. Get that leg straight out in front. And then put the foot back down. Opposite leg and put it back down. Opposite leg. And down. This side and that side. Get that leg out. Get it parallel to the floor if you can. Straight out there. Or, again, your best pain-free range of motion. It might be there today. That's all right. Do your best. Last time on this side. Last time on that side. All right. Stomp a little bit forward. reach for that remote control. Still sitting up from the back of your chair, not leaning against your chair. Keep that core nice and tight. And we're going to reach to the side. We're going to reach for that remote control. Let's reach the other direction. Reach and lean. Bring that hand back to your lap. Maybe you're not in the mood for the TV today. How about the crossword puzzle? Reach and lean for that crossword puzzle. Let's reach and lean the other way. And back. Reach and lean this side. And reach and lean that side. Last time on this side. Last time on that side. Okay. I'm going to warm up our shoulders a little bit. Give a little roll and shrug there. This one, then that one. Okay, now let's do arm circles. We'll put our arms out here to the side. We're going to do circles. 2 small circles, 2 medium circles, 2 large circles, as big as you can. Back to 2 medium circles, and then 2 small circles, and then relax. Back to the lower half of our body. Put your foot out there in front of you, a little bit off the floor, and this is all about your toes and ankles. Point your toes up towards your head, and then point your toes down across the room. 2 circles with your ankle this direction. Point those toes up, point them down, 2 circles the opposite direction. Let's repeat it. 2 circles, up, toes down, 2 circles this direction, toes up, toes down, 2 circles the other direction. Switch feet. The other one out there. Put those toes up, point them down, 2 circles this way. Point them up, point them down, 2 circles the other way. Repeat all that. Up, down, 2 circles this way. Up and down, and 2 circles that way. And put that foot down. Next, all good for our torso and our back. We're going to turn a little bit. This exercise, sit up in your chair, scoot forward a little bit. You want your feet about as far apart as your chair legs. If you're sitting in a standard regular chair, about hips width apart. You take both of your hands and put them on the outside of your hip. Now already I've started to turn, so I'm going to follow that turn, and I'm going to look over towards that shoulder that's behind me. I'm going to inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to turn a little bit more. And then relax and come back to the center. All right, a little bit of back flexion. Okay, same thing on the opposite side. Take both your hands, put them on the outside of your thigh. Already started to turn that direction. Turn and look over your shoulder. As you turn your torso, inhale, get a little more as you exhale. And relax and come back to the center. Okay. Next, we're going to tap our feet in 3 different places. So right where we're sitting on the chair, we're going to tap our foot out in front, bring it back to where you started. Lift your whole foot off to the side, bring it back to where you started. And then come up onto your toe, and then come right down where you started. We're going to do it 5 times on this side, and we're going to do it 5 times on that side, and then we're going to repeat. So reach out and touch the heel, and back to the side, and back, keep the core tight, toe, and down. Front with the heel, whole foot to the side, up on the toe. Front, side, and toe. Front, whole foot to the side, up on your toe. Last time right now. Here, put it out there, and point that toe. Other side. Keep that core nice and tight. We all need that reminder, don't we? Heel out in front, bring your foot back. Whole foot out to the side, bring it back. Come up on your toe, and then your whole foot. We'll go forward, to the side, up on your toe. Go forward, whole foot to the side, up on your toe. Tap your heel out front, whole foot to the side, up on your toe. Out front, to the side, up on your toe. One more time. Touch it in front, touch it in the side, and up on your toe. Okay. We'll take a quick sip of water. We're going to do that again. We'll start with the heel and bring it back. Foot to the side, bring it in, come up on your toe, whole foot. Heel, side, toe. Heel, side, toe. Heel, side, toe. One more time. Heel, side, and toe. 5 times on this other side. Touch the heel, whole foot to the side, up on the toe. Heel, side, toe. Heel, side, toe. Heel, side, toe. That was 4 of them. One more. Off to the side, up on the toe. All right, great job. A few minutes ago, we did arm circles in the back stroke. Now we're going to do it with the forward stroke. Put those arms back out there for another set of arm circles. Core nice and tight. Last time we went backwards. This time we're going forwards. 2 small circles. 2 medium circles. 2 as big as you can circles. And number 2. Back to 2 medium circles. 2 small circles, and relax. Great job. Next, we're going to step our foot and clap our hands. Okay? Follow along. We're going to step and clap, step and clap, step and clap, step and clap. Slow it down. Step, clap, step, clap, step, clap, step, clap. Step, clap, step, clap, step, clap. 3, 2, 1. Good. Everybody keep up? You got rhythm? I got rhythm. Next, we're going to do fingers. All kinds of exercises for the fingers. We're going to form the letter C, just like that. And then straighten your fingers back out and widen them. Form the letter C and straight fingers. Form the letter C, just open hand. Letter C, straight fingers. C, straight hand. Last one, here, and straighten them up. Wiggle those fingers, relax your hands. Next is handshake and fist. So we're going to put our hands on our lap with our thumbs pointing to the ceiling and our fingers together. We're going to keep our fingers together this time. We're not going to spread them apart like that. We're going to keep them together. I'm going to lean a little bit forward so my wrist is just off the edge of my knee. That makes me lean forward a little bit. I'm going to keep those belly muscles tight. So that's the handshake. You're about ready to handshake in that position. And then we're going to roll them up to a soft fist. and then back out to a handshake. Bring it up to a soft fist. Out to a handshake, up to a soft fist. Handshake, soft fist. Handshake, soft fist. Handshake, soft fist. One more handshake, soft fist. Excellent. Sit up nice and tall, wiggle those fingers, and relax. Next is the knuckle tuck. We're just going to focus on the first two knuckles of those fingers. So from straight fingers like this, we're going to bring those first two knuckles down in, tuck them in nice and tight, and then straighten them back up. Knuckle tuck. You bring those thumbs in too, and back up. Knuckle tuck, and open hand. Knuckle tuck, and open hand. Knuckle tuck, open hand. One more time. Knuckle tuck, and open hand. Wiggle those fingers, and relax your hands. Next, we're going to do a hip stretch. The more relaxed or stretched your hips are, the easier it is for you to stand up, easier to walk, easier to get in and out of the car, take a step. So this is a stretch. Two ways to do it. If you had hip or knee surgery, or if you don't think you can get your ankle up on your knee, you'll do it this way. You'll lay your foot sideways on top of your other foot. See how that works? Let's get that better camera. It's a much better camera angle there. Camera 2. So you would rest your foot on top of your other foot, just like that, sitting up nice and tall. And this leg then kind of falls off to the side. And as we put pressure on your knee, it'll be this way. But if you can do it, and it's safe for you to do it, let's get that ankle all the way up on that knee. Like that. Sit up nice and tall. And this hand, again on your knee. Just a little bit of pressure. You want to feel a stretch. You feel that up towards the top of your leg, up in the hip area. You want it to feel like a stretch. You don't want it to feel like it's hurting you. Okay, slide that hand underneath your leg. Pull it up the other way towards you just a little bit. All right, and then no hands. Slow motion, put that foot back down. Just like that. Good. Now the other foot. If you're doing the foot on foot method, you put that foot there, lay it sideways, and your knee goes to the side. This is where you put pressure on your knee in just a second. If you're doing it the other way, you want to get that knee ready and get the ankle up on top of it. Just like that, sit up nice and tall. A little bit of hand pressure on that knee, everyone. And you'll feel that stretch right up towards the top of the hip. Take a good breath in and out. And relax. Take that hand, slide it underneath, pull it up towards you a little bit. And then no hands, slow motion, put that foot back down. Resist gravity. There we go. Great. Now we're going to stretch from top to bottom, from fingertip to toe. To do that, we're going to turn sideways. So turn sideways in your chair. If it's comfortable for you to do so, if you've got a chair that has no side arms, you've got the back here to hold on to. What you're going to do is take this knee and put it down beside you, as far down as you can. You might have to scoot forward in your chair a little bit. That's why you're holding on to the back of the chair, right? Okay. So the knee, you can get it here with your foot behind it and point your toe. Some people will be able to get it further. Some people will get it a little bit maybe shy of here. That's a little bit further back, so it's stretching from the toe. Now on the same side, let's take that hand, swoop that hand up in front of you. Your eyes follow, pull those belly muscles in. And look at that stretch from finger to toe. Can you wiggle your finger? Can you wiggle your toe? All right, bring that arm back down. And then bring that knee back up beside you. All right, let's turn completely around the other direction. 180 degrees for you mathematicians. We'll scoot up to the edge of the chair. We're going to hold on to the back of the chair. We're going to get that knee down beside us as best we can. If you can get it a little bit further back, get it a little bit further back. Point that toe. Sitting up nice and tall. And take that arm and swoop it up. Eyes following the fingertips. Pull those belly muscles in. And feel that stretch from finger to toe. Move your fingertip. Wiggle your toe. All right, bring that arm back down. And bring that knee back up beside you. Excellent. Turn around forward. Next, we're going to take a little run. And we'll drink water first. I'm going to sit back a little bit in my chair. I'm not going to lean against the back. I'm just not going to sit right up at the edge. I'm going to get my arms going, and I'm going to get my feet going. And we're going to run in place. Keep running. And we stopped. Excellent. That was a good run. Did you keep up with me? Well, anything that goes this way has to go that way, right? So let's run back. Ready? Here we go. Run. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, great. Back up to our upper body. We're going to do airplane wing dips. Pretend you're an airplane, and these are your wings. Pilot to co-pilot. Let's wing dip to the side. One arm goes up, the other goes down, and you lean, and then bring those wings up level. And then let's wing dip to the other side. And back to level. That's a good stretch. Wing dip this way. Back to level. And let's wing dip that way. And back, we're going to wing dip this way. Back to level. We're going to wing dip that way. Last time each way. Last time, wing dip here. And here's a wing dip there. And relax. Excellent. Next, we're going to do a rocking sit stand. Sit forward on your chair, and we're going to lean back and rock forward. Almost like we're about to stand up. back, and lean forward. Back, and forward. Back, and forward. One more. Forward. Sit back nice and tall. Sitting in the middle of my chair, not touching the back. And I'm going to rotate the upper half of my body around like this. Okay, follow along. We're going to lean forward, and then I'm going to lean to the side, then I'm going to lean backward, and then I'm going to lean to the other side, and then I'm going to lean back forward, and sit back up. Okay. When I was leaning back, I touched the back of the chair, so I'm going to scoot up just a little bit. If you need to adjust, you do that too. Okay, I'm going to lean forward, and here we go with circles. Round to the back, to the other side, to the front. Do another circle, to the back, to the side, to the front. And another circle, side, to the back, to the side, to the front. Finish it off with one last circle, all the way around, this way, and stop there, sit back up. Now we wound up this way, let's unwind the other way. Lean forward, lean the other side, and then to the back, to the opposite side, and forward. Lean to the side, lean to the back, lean to the other side, and lean forward. Lean to the side, lean to the back, lean to the other side, lean forward, last time, side, lean to the back, lean to the other side, lean forward, sit back and relax. All right, you can pick up a dumbbell if you've got one handy, or you can use your invisible dumbbell. Sit back in my chair. My back is just touching. I'm not slouching. Gotta sit up nice and tall, hold those belly muscles in. Put that dumbbell down behind you, your hand down beside you. Turn your hand sideways so your fingers are facing forward. And bend up at the elbow. And back down. 2, 3. We're going to do this 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, bring it up and back down. Let's take it over to the other hand. Over here, same thing, hand down to the side. Turn your fingers forward. Let's bend up at the elbow. And back down. Bring it up. And down. Out. It's number 4. 6. There's number 9. And number 10. And take it back down. Put that down if you have a dumbbell. So we're going to pick up both of those invisible dumbbells, or your open hand if that's most comfortable. We're going to put our hands up here, and we're going to reach up over our head. Push your hands up over your head as high as you can reach, and bring it back down. When we start to do this, you might find you put your hands out here in front of you when it feels like you're putting it way up here on top of it. Think about maybe putting it a little with your hands up behind your head. Aim for behind your head, and by the time you get up there, they'll be directly over your head. Bring those arms back down beside you. If you got dumbbells, your invisible dumbbells, get those fists there, and we'll push those fists up. Bring it back down. Push them up there. Bring it back down. We got 3 more times. Push them up. And bring it back down. Push it up. And bring it back down. Everybody doing all right? Push it up. And bring it back down. And rest your hands. A sip of water if you need it. Take whatever you need it. Next, we're going to reach in 8 different directions. Our hands are going to start right here in the center. Follow along. We're going to reach up here. Other hand, we're going to reach up on that side. We're going to reach down on this side and lean a little bit. Reach down on that side. Stop traffic this way. Stop traffic the other way. And then let's point over your head. And then the other hand over the head. Let's do that a few more times. Reach up this way. Reach up that way. As far as you can reach. Down over here. And down over there. Put your hand out this side. Straight out to the other side. And then twice overhead. Up. As far up as you can get. Good. Let's do it again. Up. We're going to reach up over there. We're going to reach down on this side. Reach down on that side. Straight out on this side. Straight out on that side. This is it. Up to the top. And this will finish this up right there. Good. Your hands are together. Give yourself a hand. Okay, next, we are going to do a seated balance. It's a 2-point seated balance. So I'm going to scoot up to the front part of my chair. Not all the way to the edge, but close to the edge there. I'm going to put one foot up on my toe. Put my arms up like this. My other foot on my heel, just my heel. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Feel like you're balancing. Okay, you lift one foot. Still stay balanced. It takes a lot of energy, doesn't it? But you relax. You've got that dumbbell nearby. Let's pick that up. Or you may be using your invisible dumbbell. Let's scoot up on my chair. This is for the tricep. That's the back part of it. You want to lean forward. Keep your belly muscles tight. Use your empty arm to brace yourself. This arm, the weight comes right up here by your shoulder. You're going to cock that elbow up behind you, and then straighten the arm out behind. Bring it back up here. Then kick it out behind. Bring it up the side. Kick it out behind. Bring it up the side. Kick it out behind. This is the tricep kick back. Bring it here. Kick it there. Bring it here. Put it out there. Put it out there. One more. Here and there. Great. So relax. We're going to switch that to your other hand. Now you're going to use this empty hand to brace yourself as you lean forward. Keep the belly muscles tight. The weight comes up here by your shoulder. Cock that elbow up behind you. Keep the elbow up. As we kick that arm back behind. Bring it up the side. Kick it back behind. Bring it up the side. Kick it back behind. Bring it up. Kick it back. 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 2 more times. Bring it up. Kick it back. Last one. Bring it up. Kick it back behind. Put that back down. Next, for our lower body, we're going to pump the brakes. Okay. Sit back on your chair. Hold on here if you need to. We're going to lift our foot and press the brake. Put your foot back down. Lift your foot, press the brake, put your foot back where you started. Opposite sides. Tight belly muscles, Sitting up off the back of the chair. Foot, press the brake, and put it back. Other leg, press the brake, put it back. Press the brake. Tighten the knees right there. Press the brake, tighten the belly muscles. Press the brake. Press the brake. Press the brake. Press this brake. Press that brake. Brake's not stop your work. Keep pressing it. Last one here. And last one there. Okay. Next, we're going to row the boat. A little early in the season to be out on the lake rowing the boat. We'll go anyway. Climb into that rowboat. You're sitting there, the oars are out in the water. You grab a hold of this end of the oars, and as you push them down and push out, the oars are in the air. Bring those arms up and pull towards you, and the oars are in the water, and you move. You push out low, bring your hands up, and pull in high. Push out low, 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 lean into it, pull in high. Push out low, pull in high. Push out low, pull in high. Just two more. Push out low, pull in high, and push out low, and pull in high. And relax. Okay, this is a stretch overhead. We're going to bring our hand down to the side. Take one arm up, all the way overhead. Point it over your head and lean in that direction. And then straighten back up. And then bring that arm back out to the side, all the way down. We'll do the same thing on this side. Bring that arm up. Bring it overhead, pointing in that direction, and then lean in that direction. And stretch, reach. Straighten back up. Bring that arm back out to the side. All right. Sitting up nice and tall, about the middle of your seat. We're going to do fancy feet. Get your feet wide apart. Lift your toes, move them apart, put them down. Lift your heels, move them apart, put them down. Lift your toes, apart, down. Heels, apart, down. Now, get your knees out over those ankles. That's a stretch. If you can't quite get your knees out over your ankles, bring your ankles in just a little bit. But we're going to get them as far out as you can there. But still keep your knee directly over top of your ankle. You might feel that stretch on the inside or the top or the outside of the top of your leg. So is that the comfortable place? That's the comfortable place for this stretch? Right, so scoot your feet just a little bit farther apart. Get those knees a little bit farther apart. There you go. There's the uncomfortable stretch. Good. Remember, the more flexible and loose we can keep our hips, the more easily we can move. Okay, move your feet back just a little bit more together. Oh, it feels good, doesn't it? Relax. Oh, you feel it right up there. Okay. So with your feet still wide apart, hands on your knees, you're going to keep your back straight, and we're going to lean forward. We're not going to bend over. We're going to keep the back straight, do a hip hinge forward. So I keep my back straight, and then sit back up. Keeping your core tight and your back straight, the whole time. Let's do that again. Lean forward, hip hinge. How far can you get? And then sit back up. Good. Bring those feet back together. Just for practice. Take the feet apart, bring them back together. Take the feet apart, bring them back together. Take them apart last time, bring them back together. Okay. You can sit back in your chair. You sit nice and tall. If you're a football fan, you know it's football playoff season. So we're going to make our arms into a goalpost. How about that? You feel that? Arms just out to the side. Try not to lean on the back of your chair and keep your belly muscles tight. Good. Now we're going to bring our elbows and our hands together in front of us. Collapse the goalpost together, squeeze together, and then open back up. Take it all the way back out to the side, goalpost all the way out to the side. Okay, we can bend the goalpost a little bit further, and then all the way back in. All the way back in till they touch, and elbows touch, and squeeze, press towards each other, and then open back up, out to the side for goalposts, and then relax your hands down. Excellent. A little earlier we did tap your foot in 3 places. And as part of that, we moved our foot off to the side. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that movement 5 times on each side. So we'll lift your foot, move your foot all the way out to the side, and put it down. Lift it up, bring it back, and put it down. That's 1. Lift it up, all the way out to the side. Feel that stretch. Lift it up, and bring it back. Up and out, that's number 3. Put it down. Bring it up, back in. 1 last time. Take it out to the side, and then bring it back in. Great. 5 on the other side. Lift that foot, take it out to the side, big stretch. Bring it back in and down. Bring it up, out to the side, down, and back in. Out to the side, and back in. I think that's 4, so let's do 1 more. Up, out to the side, pick it up, bring it back in. Here we go. Now, sit up nice and tall in your chair. We're going to do 2 large arm circles and our hand on one side, and our eyes follow. Move your head up and watch your fingers as far around as you can. And we'll do the other side. Take it up in front of you. Your eyes follow your hand, your fingers, as far as you can see. While you're sitting up nice and tall, we're going to turn your head and look to the side. For best pain-free range of motion, and with the neck, we always move slow and very deliberately. If you want a little bit more stretch here, you can use the hand on the opposite side and just gently apply a little bit of pressure. And then relax and back to the center. Okay, now the other way. Turn your head as far as you comfortably can. And then back to the center. We're going to relax and look upward. Your best pain-free range of motion. We head back down to level. And then we'll go forward. Relax your head and your neck. And then come back up to level. All right. We're going to finish today with the exercise we started with. 3 times overhead. Let's do a big stretch. Take the back of the hands up. The back of the hands touch overhead. And bring them back down. Let's take them up again. All the way up overhead. And they touch. And we'll bring it back down. On this last big stretch, take a deep breath. Palms go up first. Palms touch. And bring those arms back down. Palms are still facing upward. Okay, everyone. Thanks for spending 45 minutes with me. And we'll do this next Tuesday. All right? Thanks. Have a great week. Exercise every day.